I'm pretty sure these detour signs are wrong. The freeway is to the left, but the signs keep pointing us to go right.
Sometimes God gives you directions in your life that might seem wrong, but you have to keep trusting that He's right. My name is Zach, and you're listening to Keys for Kids. Thanks for joining me today. Have you ever seen a road sign that seems to be sending you the wrong way? Usually, it's best to do what the sign says. But maybe you've also wondered about certain directions in the Bible that don't seem quite right, like a soft answer turns away wrath, or love your enemies, or how about the first shall be last and the last shall be first? Well, just like the people who put up the road signs, God knows what He's doing. And that's what our story is all about. It's called Detour. Uh-oh, said Mom. That sign says Detour Ahead. The ramp to the freeway is closed. She drove on down the street. But we're going away from the freeway, Maggie said as she looked out the window. We just need to follow the orange detour signs, said Mom. See if you can find the next one. After they drove a couple of blocks, Maggie pointed and said, There! It says to turn right, but we'd have to turn left to go in the direction of the freeway. Someone must have switched the signs. Let's just do what the sign says, said Mom, turning to the right. The next sign also said to go right, and the next sign to go right again. We're going in circles, said Maggie. This can't be right. Look ahead, said Mom. There's the freeway. The signs were correct even though they seemed wrong. She turned onto the ramp. You know what? Someone has given us directions for our lives too, and we have to trust that His directions are right, even if they sometimes seem backwards. Do you know who I mean? Maggie thought about it. Dad? Mom laughed. He'd be happy to hear that answer, but I was thinking of God. The Bible says it is more blessed to give than to receive, and a gentle answer turns away wrath. Compared to what we want or what others may say, those statements may seem wrong. How about love your enemies, said Maggie. That was my memory verse last week. Mom grinned. Here's a good one for us today. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. I wish I remembered that verse when I was worried about finding the freeway, said Maggie. Mom nodded. God's directions go against the messages we often hear in the world that say to think of ourselves and do what we want. That's because as Christians, we're called to live like Jesus. He came into our world to save us from sin and bring us into God's kingdom. When we follow God's directions, He will lead us to live in a way that shows we belong to Jesus and are part of His kingdom. So how about you? Do God's directions, the instructions He gives in the Bible for how to live, sometimes seem like they don't make sense? That's because the heavenly kingdom that Jesus brought to us when He came to earth is very different from how our world does things. Instead of putting yourself first, Jesus says to love others, even your enemies, the way He loves us. Trust God to help you walk in His way of love as you follow His directions. Our key verse is Proverbs 3:6.
In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight.
And our key thought, trust God's directions.
Have you checked out Keys for Kids Radio? Here's what kids have to say.
Hello, I'm Adley. I listen to Keys for Kids Radio, and I want God to hear my heart.
Check out Keys for Kids Radio at keysforkids.net or search for Keys for Kids in your app store.
Well, thanks for listening to Keys for Kids today. As always, I'm Zach. We'll see you tomorrow.